What's up, guys? I'm Andreas. Right now I'm on tour with Night Verses and Strawberry Girls. We're in Chicago right now. We're playing at the Beat Kitchen, and pretty stoked to be here. And I'm here with a digital tour bus, and we're gonna do a little tour of our bus. But it's actually a minivan, but I'll get into that in a second. You know, a lot of people are like, Andreas, you know, why don't you have a 15-passenger van? You know, you seem to be doing well for yourself. I'm a smart guy, you know, so I figure Toyota Sienna would be better on gas, so, you know, I don't need much. I'm a very simple man. Front seat, usually where I sit. I'm in here driving all the time. As you can see, we got a lot of balloons in here. I don't know if you know, but the name of the tour is called Party Nights. I figured the only way to get in the mood for a party night is to party all day long. You know, got some balloons everywhere, chilling. You might be thinking, Andreas, that's kind of a driving hazard. It's not. I'm a really good driver. I'm a solo artist, and my compadres who are willing to come on tour with me as my backing band, they're willing to do it for the investment. So I feel like it's my duty to drive, you know, keep them comfortable, keep them safe. So I'm usually the driver. I sit up here. I know you might think that I might be into streaming, and although streaming has granted me a great fortune, I'm actually more into physical copies. I got a full rack of CDs here, mostly Drake and early 2000s mainstream emo. A few Justin Bieber CDs, a few Dance Gavin Dance CDs, but like I said, mostly Drake. And I have every single Drake album hard copy. So all you guys saying, oh, I like Drake, I like Drake. How many of y'all have physical copy of If You're Reading This Is Too Late? I don't know, but I don't know if you like Drake as much as I do. Probably the only gadget I keep up with me is this charging port. I purchased it, honestly, and it has all our chargers on it, keep our phones charged so we can talk to our loved ones without our phone dying, and also our GPS, you know. Typically we got Skylar, my bass player, sitting over here, or Danny, my guitar player. They're usually up front. They're really keen on being my co-captain, co-pilot. My phone has very shitty GPS on it, so they're usually, I got a $20 Walmart phone. It's another you know, thing of me being frugal. I figure why have a $100 smartphone when you can have a $20 smartphone? It does the same thing, you know. But sometimes the you know, the surface isn't that great, so I have my co-pilot route it. It's easier, sitting pretty, just tell me where to go. So, all right, open up the side door over here. I rarely sit in this seat, but we keep all our baggage right here in the center. And as you can see, we have a box of wine. Now, I grew up Catholic, so I had it coming for a long time, you know? Me and my mates, we enjoy a nice box of wine on a good evening, especially after a show that we feel like we did well. Especially after a show we feel like we didn't do well. It's always very comforting afterwards. And yeah, that's so much for this seat. I usually don't sit here, but there's only 3 other dudes in the car, so they wake up groggy in the morning. Oh, I'm tired, we gotta go somewhere else. And they're like, I guess I'm on this side, I'll sit here. Plop themselves right in. All right, so back here, we're gonna get to the back of the car, the most important part of the car. Now, when you're on tour, things get kind of crazy. You know, you play a show every night, you're driving all day, talking to people. It's a lot, you know. So sometimes I really need a place to meditate. We all do. So we kind of use this backspace as a meditation area. We have a yoga mat right here. Danny does yoga. And we have a poster right here of one of my favorite Disney stars. I'm really into the Disney Channel because, you know, it's a very happy place. I'm really into Bizaardvark, Stuck in the Middle, Raven's House, you know, all the newies, all the oldies. But you know, this is a really good place for everyone to just chill out, relax. You know, we have a little candle right here. That's our guy. Light it up, kind of sit here, meditate a little bit. It's very relaxing. It's very necessary because, you know, the tour life can get really hectic. The Disney poster, like I said, you know, Disney, it's good times for me and it keeps me happy. So it reminds me of my roots. Very spacious back here. We have a few bags back here that people have, but mostly this is a meditation area. You know, I usually close the back door, put on the candle. Sometimes it gets kind of smoky. I have to open it a little bit because I start to, you know, it's kind of hard to breathe. And I think that, you know, when Taking Back Sunday said smoked out in the back of the van, I think this is what they were talking about. I think they were talking about it was getting smoky with their meditation candle. So Taking Back Sunday, I feel you. That's about it for this meditation area. At this point, you're probably thinking, Andreas, where does all your gear go? Guitars, amps, drums. There's no way you could have possibly fit it back here. If you check out the top, it's empty right now, but that's actually where we put all our gear inside. It's already on stage for us to play tonight. What we usually do is we fit all our gear on top of the car, and we take 3 shoestrings and we just tie it around the whole entire car so it keeps it up there really safe. We drive at a really good speed, none of it falls off. We get to the venue hour or 2 late because of it, but you know, like I said, meditation area is very important. So if we got to do what we got to do, we got to do what we got to do. All right, open up to this seat right here. Sometimes one of my compadres would be like, hey Andreas, you've been driving too much, you know? I feel bad, I'll drive for you, you know? I can help you out, bro. And I say, thank you, you know? Thank you, Skylar, I appreciate that. So I usually sit back here. Automatic door. You'll see some balloons back here. We have a few men's fitness magazines. I've recently gotten into fitness and I've been reading up on how to stay on top of it, especially being on tour, you know? It's hard to work out when you're on tour because there's no time to, but I'm out here reading up, figuring out how to do it. You'll notice there's a few tissues back here. Sometimes I cry because it's so hard to stay up to date with my fitness that I get emotional about it. You'll also realize I have a bottle of lotion, and that's because sometimes my elbows get ashy. So that's my designated area. And this is just a very comfortable seat for me. And that's pretty much it with that. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my digital tour bus video. I'm Andreas. I got a lot of touring coming up in the future. I have an album coming out in a few months and a new single coming out pretty soon. I don't want to be too specific, you know, because my management, you know, they're super strict on me. So I just, you know, I got to give a little hints, but I can't reveal too much, you know. My management is crazy. But yeah, check me out on tour with Strawberry Girls and iVersus and look out for me. You can find me on any social media by typing Andres A Musica. And that's about it.